It's over. It's fucking over.
I know, buddy. I know. Welcome to the club.
It was only 6 games. It was only 6 games. I mean, our defense died week 2, but the rest of the team died.
Oh, man. Our entire team just died in week 3.
Damn, I think I was actually starting to cry there. My nose is kind of starting to plug up. I'm just a good-ass actor. Welcome, everybody. Damn, we did that for a minute. Welcome, everybody, to the Trainwreck Podcast, episode 68. It's just going to be me and Drew doing the show today. Zach's got some car troubles, can't make it home. He might have to hitchhike his way home and maybe suck some dick. Who knows? However else you guys get free rides. But we are here to do the funeral part 2 of the 2024 Dallas Cowboys and the 2024 Las Vegas Raiders. And both of them got blown the out this week. So this is what this podcast is going to be mostly about. Since Zach's not here, we're still going to talk about this upcoming week for the NFL, but we're not going to do predictions. We're just going to talk about some of the key matchups because I don't know about you, but I don't want to talk about Jacksonville and New England.
Who the fuck decided that was a game?
Yeah. Nor do I want to talk about Miami and Indianapolis. So, yeah. We're just going to talk about the games that are interesting. Meanwhile, some Jacksonville fans going to be like, how dare you not talk about London's favorite team?
How dare you, Duval?
Duval. Those are also the same people go, AEW is the best. We're the best wrestle.
God, yeah, I like it taking the ass.
Dude, that's the most cringy thing with AEW. AEW is where the best wrestle. No, it's where all the rejects go.
People that should retire and rejects.
Yep.
Chris Jericho.
Edge. But, all right. Who wants to go first on the dumpster fire of our teams? Actually, you should probably go first because I didn't even watch my game yesterday.
Funny enough, I actually watched your game, so I won't watch mine. So here's the thing. The first possession, Aiden Call kind of cooked in the Steelers defense, and after that, just shit hit the fucking fan.
What about your guys' defense giving up like almost 200 yards rushing?
So yeah, that Christian Wilkins injury is kind of really showing.
Mm-hmm.
And with our depth is kind of lackluster. It's pretty bad. It's like we give 200 yards fucking the worst running back duo of the league. That is not the Raiders or the Cowboys.
I say Cowboys have the worst running back core in the entire league, but I mean Najee Harris, who I swear never runs for 100 yards, had 14 carries for 106 yards and a touchdown, averaged 7.6 yards a carry, and then Justin Fields carried it 11 times for 60 yards and 2 touchdowns. But what about your guys' run game? It fucking sucks. Madison, 14 carries, 33 yards. His longest run was 9 yards. Amir Abdullah, 4 carries, 24 yards. But didn't he also fumble on the 1?
Yep.
Yeah, that's like a good way to make sure you never carry the fucking ball again.
Yep, we're pretty much a one-dimensional offense. Even that, this still fucking sucks.
Yeah, I was just saying, you guys are a no-dimensional offense because your guys' pass game isn't that good either.
Yeah, and not only that, freaking we had a pump block.
Really?
Yeah, and that almost got returned to a touchdown.
Damn. I also
saw everything that went wrong, like everything that could go wrong, went wrong.
Yeah, 3 turtle turnovers. Weren't 2 of the fumbles forced by TJ Watt?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I knew he's gonna be a bad. I knew he's gonna fuck some shit up. It's just like I saw the right tackle matchup.
Yeah,
This should be evidence to get rid of Getsy. I don't care. We just got him. We need to get rid of him.
I really don't think you guys. I think Antonio Pierce is not a good coach.
I don't know.
I mean, it's probably too soon to fire him, but I just don't see him being like the guy to lead you guys to the playoffs. Especially with how he's handled Devontae. It's just not been looking good for him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like,
so here's the thing. Dan Campbell's first season, yeah, pretty bad season.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, he's got better and better and better.
But
I'm hoping it will happen to Antonio Pierce as well.
Well, here's the thing, though. You saw with Campbell, though, those leadership intangibles. With Pierce, you're not seeing that.
Yeah.
Like, anybody looks good compared to Josh McDaniels. That's what I'm saying. Like, last year, he looked good because he was replacing Josh McDaniels. This year, now that he's on his own, it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's just... I'm really shaken because, like, we literally cannot win for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Antonio Pierce needs to get his shit together. And fucking our defensive coordinators get his shit together, too, because he was supposed to be one of the better defensive coordinators.
I mean, with how good the Chargers are looking and the Broncos aren't, like, terrible, you know, and, you know, the Chiefs are...
We're finishing last.
Yeah, I'd start tanking.
Yeah,
start tanking so you guys can get Shedeur Sanders.
Start tanking, looking for offseason because we should have decent amount of cap space and we should pretty much get a high draft pick.
I think you and me are in a race for the second overall pick right now because Jacksonville or Cleveland's probably going to get it. So actually, we're probably in a race for the third overall pick because I'm looking at the Cowboys' upcoming schedule. And other than when we play the Giants again, and even that's kind of debatable, I don't know if Dallas can win another game.
Do you think Jerry's going to fire McCarthy in mid-season?
Not mid-season. If he was going to fire him, this would be the week to do it because the Cowboys are on a bye.
Yeah.
I am praying to God that Mike Zimmer gets fired. I doubt it will happen, but... this is the week to make it happen. If no news comes out about it tomorrow, then it's not going to happen.
You're going against San Fran, aren't you, after the bye?
Yep. Yeah. So we're recording. So, guys, we're recording this on Monday the 14th. If no news comes out about Mike Zimmer on Tuesday the 15th, then he's not getting fired. Yeah, this is the Cowboys' remaining schedule. At 49ers, at Falcons, at home against the Eagles, at home against the Texans, Commanders, Giants, Bengals. We'll beat the Panthers. Buccaneers, Eagles, Commanders. So we play two more shitty offenses with the Giants and Panthers, and then a whole bunch of great offenses.
Well, here's the thing with the Giants. Their running game has actually been picking up.
Not this week.
Yeah, but still. I mean, Tracy's still a coming running back. You cannot deny him.
I mean, he's just filling in for Devin Singletary, though. Singletary will take that role when he gets back.
Yeah, when he gets back, I'm pretty sure he's going to do split carries between the two.
Yeah, probably. Because he looked all right again in that game against the Bengals. But by the way, who the hell decided for that to be the primetime matchup? That game was so fucking boring.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a gunslinger between the two, but no. Danny Diapers, Danny Diapers.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought the game was going to be boring as fuck, and I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Because, Bengals defense is dog shit. No. Danny Diapers might cook them. Nope.
But I couldn't afford whiskey, so I'm drowning my sorrows in Lindor chocolate. This podcast is brought to you by Lindor.
This broadcast is brought to you by Crown.
Actually, Francisco Lindor for the New York Mets. Hope you pop your elbow or something because I want the Dodgers to go to a World Series. Just kidding. I'm not that invested in baseball. But baseball is what I'm going to be invested in for now. until basketball season starts and football. I'm just kind of fucking done. I didn't even want to do the podcast this week because I didn't want to talk about this. But thing was, I didn't even get to watch yesterday's game because shout out to my buddy Jamie. He got married yesterday. Congrats to them. My message of stopping premarital sex is working because now everybody's getting married. This is the second wedding I've been to in 3 weeks, so glad the movement is working. Shout out to my Lord and Savior, Barry McCockiner, who inspired me to go on this journey of stopping premarital sex. But it was out in Chelsea, which is about 40 minutes away from here, and it's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, like a lot of trees. Well, you've been to Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's middle of fucking nowhere. I'm painting the picture for the audience. Middle of fucking nowhere. No cell reception. We were in this fucking community center, so the walls, you couldn't get any signal anywhere. So I didn't know what the score of the damn game was until I left the wedding and started getting back to civilization. My phone got reception. Then I saw the score and I'm like, I am no longer speeding home. If anything, I'm going under the speed limit now because I'm in no hurry to get home to watch this fucking game.
So to give a viewers an idea what Chelsea is, have you seen the Dollar General memes? Yeah. That's Chelsea in a nutshell.
It's not the smallest town I've ever been to. I mean, hell, when I drove out to the Panhandle a couple weeks ago, I saw some towns that would make Chelsea look like Oklahoma City, but it's still a small town. Like, we went walking around after the wedding, just exploring, and we walked through their downtown area, did not walk by a single person. Yeah, like, that's how, like, much of a ghost town it is.
Yeah, if you do that, it's also a broken arrow. You're going to meet a crap ton.
Yep. And the other thing was, I had asked to be a groomsman the day before the wedding because his brother, I guess, couldn't make it to the wedding, and they wanted to have 3 people on one side and 3 people on the other, And so the night before at his bachelor party, he goes, "Hey, do you mind standing up there?" And I was like, "I don't have to dance, do I?" He goes, "No." And I was like, "Okay, just make sure I walk down the aisle with someone cute." It works since I own a blue suit and his suit was blue, so I kind of tied in, and I'm just saying I looked fucking hot.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you. And then I decided to shave my beard off, and I don't look as hot anymore. Yeah, I still look kind of hot.
You look like a divorced dad, no lie.
Oh, fuck you. I'll just start singing, "Can you take me higher?"
Oh, yeah. Love me some Creed.
God. But, all right, dude. I don't even know what I can say about the Cowboys that I haven't said already. The defense sucks. Mike McCarthy sucks. Jerry Jones needs to go night-night. Sell the team. Sell it to Mark Cuban. What else? Fuck Mike Zimmer. Fuck Mike Parsons. Fuck number 25, Booth, whatever his name is. He sucks. I don't even know if he played yesterday, but I still remember when he got cooked a couple weeks ago. So against the Giants, he let Danny Diapers.
Oh, by the way, prayers to Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, god damn. Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, I don't want to get detailed, but the viewers, it's on.
Look it up. Yeah. I knew immediately it was his tibia because when I had that stuff with my ankle and all that, they thought I broke my tibia,
Yeah.
So that's how I knew it was like, in between your ankle and your knee. And when I saw that, I was like, yep, that's his tibia. And that's usually like it can be up to a year recovery. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he misses some of next season too.
Yeah, so it might be pretty much 2 or 3 seasons till we see him back.
He'll be back next year, but it won't be at the beginning of next year. Like, he'll probably start out on the PUP list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be like that long, but it'll definitely be like at least 10 months if I had to bet.
Yeah, the Raiders gave me the Shea's birthday present.
Hey, the Cowboys gave Jerry Jones a shitty birthday present too. So
Yeah, by the way, viewers, the past Sunday was my birthday. I'm now 25.
cheaper car insurance.
Let's go.
Do you know how much it went down?
I haven't checked yet.
When I turned, it might not. It might not since you just got that car. But my car insurance, when I turned 25 a couple of weeks ago, went down $43 a month. I was so fucking happy.
Nice.
Yeah. I went from paying like $148 a month to $105. God, the Cowboys' run game is pathetic. 17 total carries for 53 yards. And you know what pisses me off? Zeke had more carries than Rico Dowdle, and Dowdle still had 8 more yards, and Zeke had 3 more carries.
Or you have Dalvin Cook in practice squad.
Yeah. And I bet you Deuce Vaughn didn't play either, because I don't see him on here.
Yeah. Our teams they suck.
Yep.
I'm just looking for the offseason.
I am looking forward to basketball season. That's about it.
Now, you think the Thunder's going to be pretty good in this season?
They're going to probably go to the Western Conference Championship if I had to bet. Like, I don't know. You look at the West, and Denver's going to be up there, obviously. Denver's going to be really good. The Suns are going to be good. San Antonio, and I think Wembanyama is going to have a dominant year, but the rest of the team around him sucks. The Lakers are going to suck. The Mavericks are going to be really fucking good. Like, the Thunder are probably like the third best team to me behind the Nuggets and the Mavericks, but the Thunder are also super young, you know?
Yeah.
And they got rid of the worst part of their team, Josh Giddey. So, yeah, I'm happy that I'm actually thrilled with the Thunder. They're like the opposite of the Cowboys.
How do you think LeBron and his son's going to do?
I think they're going to suck. His son looks awful. LeBron still is playing all right, even though he's fucking old. But, I mean, the Lakers suck. Like, the team around them fucking sucks. They didn't do anything to get better. They were kind of banking on getting Klay Thompson, you know, and then he went to Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just fucking suck. Anthony Davis sucks. Like, what was their record last year? I'm looking it up right now. It's cool that LeBron and his son are going to play, but his son wouldn't be on that team if his dad wasn't playing for them, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because, I mean, Bronny barely played in fucking college. He was a bench player, you know? And I think he averaged, like, less than 2 points a game. Like, he wasn't a starter. Yeah, he barely played last year. But
yeah, wasn't he like a first overall? Not the first overall, first round pick.
No, he was like bottom of the second.
Oh,
he was like 4 away from the bottom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the Lakers, they finished 47-35 last year, which is decent. You know, they finished 7th in the West and then got the shit kicked out of them by Denver, but they're going to be worse than they were last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look up Bronny's stats in college because, yeah, his stats suck. And he's undersized, too. He's only 6'2". Hey, so he played in 25 games, averaged 4.8 points, 2.1 assists. He shot 36% and 27% from 3. And 68% from fucking free throw range.
That's abysmal.
Yeah, I can shoot better than that. I can't drive to the hoop, but I can fucking shoot.
Yeah.
That's why they call me Vanilla Curry.
Vanilla Curry.
Actually, I think they call Steph Curry Vanilla Curry. Look at the dude. Anyway, yeah, the Thunder going to be really good. Switching sports because This is how much I don't want to talk about football right now. The Los Angeles Dodgers are in the NLCS taking on the New York Mets. Series is now tied 1-1 because the Mets just won like 2 hours ago. Our minor league team, the Tulsa Drillers, we're the minor league affiliate for the Los Angeles Dodgers, so that's kind of why I'm rooting for the Dodgers to win, and it's probably the closest I'm going to come to my team winning a championship. I know the Dodgers just won the World Series like 4 years ago, but I wasn't like I watched baseball, you know, but I didn't like know shit about it. It was just something that'd be on in the bar, you know, and I knew how it worked. But
you're hitting the ball with a bat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the pitches and shit, you know, like that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like trying to figure out what pitch they're throwing and stuff like that. But yeah. And baseball, you can appreciate some of the athleticism, like when they have to climb the wall and shit to try to prevent a home run. Like,
no, baseball ain't no joke.
Yeah, no. If you threw a fucking ball at me 100 times at 90 miles per hour, guarantee I won't hit it once.
And the pitchers that had to do special pitches, kudos to them, because I couldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
So was it like the LA Dodgers and the Yankees at top right now?
Yeah, the Yankees, they're in the ALCS. They're playing Cleveland, the Guardians, which I think they're up 1-0. I think they play tomorrow. Yeah, they're. Oh wait, no, the game's going on right now. Actually, game 1, so they're up 4-1 right now on the Cleveland Guardians. So let's go Dodgers. Even though I really don't give a shit, but it's just something to cheer for. Because my fucking football team can't give me nothing to fucking cheer for. God, I hate Jerry Jones. Like, God, I wish there was a way to outvote this motherfucker. Like, I wish there was, like, you know, minor owners of the Cowboys besides him, you know, like what the Raiders are basically doing, Tom Brady, you know. Like, I wish there was people that had a voice to fucking force him out, but we can't. We just have to wait for him to fucking die.
Yeah, he's the complete owner, isn't he?
Yeah. Nobody owns like a minor stake in the Cowboys, so there's nobody that can like potentially force him.
Speaking of minor owners, it's like
Tom
Brady got approved.
About damn time, dude. This thing's been going on for over a fucking year.
I think a year and a half, but yeah.
Yeah. Ever since he like retired for the second time, basically.
Yeah.
And by the way, listeners, if this girl texts me back about hanging out, yeah, fuck you guys. We're in this episode early. Tom Brady is expected to be approved as a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders at Tuesday's NFL Falls Owners Meeting in Atlanta. League sources told ESPN. The NFL's Finance Committee has reviewed Brady's bid and plans to bring it to the other owners to vote, and they just need 24 of the 32, which technically it's 31 because the Packers don't have an owner, to approve it. But as one source told ESPN, the committee would not bring in Brady's bid to the owners to vote if it was not going to get approved. So this is just a formality. This is a creepy fucking drawing.
For real.
Dude, like, this is fucking creepy. About fucking time. I wonder how much his bid is. Because he was trying to get
it's got to be a lot, because the Raiders organization is worth a lot.
And it was, what, 10%?
Yeah. I think the Raiders is at $18 billion.
No,
it's pretty high. I know that.
Well, the Cowboys are worth like a little over $10 billion, and they're the most valuable team.
Never mind. I'm saying shit. Yeah. It's probably $8 billion.
Knocking out your ass again. Yep. 6.7 billion. So it'd be what, 67 million?
But yeah, when Brady comes in, it should bring up more competitive culture to the Raiders organization, because he's going to be pretty much talking to Mark Davis' ear. It's like, hey, we're going putting people in here to win, not to fucking just shit out of their ass.
So he might be buying 1% of the Raiders because 10% or 1% of 6.7 billion is $67 million. Brady only made 300 and something million dollars throughout his career. So he's definitely not buying 10%.
Yeah.
Imagine like going to a bar and hitting on a lady like, hey, I own 1% of the Raiders. It's like basically what, like, you know how Packers fans can own the team, you know, they can buy stock in the team, and you can be like, hey, I'm an NFL owner, you know, along with like 3 million other people or whatever.
So how does that work if they need to fire their GM?
They have like a president or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, he's basically like their owner, which they have like term limits and shit like that. Like they get elected and shit like that. The Packers thing is fucking bullshit though, because you know you buy a stock of the team, but it's not like on the stock market. You know, it's more just like, I don't even know how to best describe it. I was gonna say it's like crypto, but it's not. You can make money off crypto. It's just like
a donation.
It's like buying a star. You know how people like buy stars, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's basically what it is, buying stock in the Packers. Like you can't sell it for a profit like you can on the stock market. It's just like a ceremonial thing. You give the Packers like $1,000 or whatever it is, and you own a piece of the Packers.
Well, today when Frankie walked in, he wished me happy birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, he wished me to sing little happy birthday songs. Like, oh, that's nice. I'm not used to this.
I miss
my store managers tell you, fuck you, die in a hole.
I miss being at so when Wade would play the happy birthday thing over the intercom.
Yeah, I miss Wade.
I miss him too. I need to just push my way through the back and go see him. So I was in there last night because I had to go get a new headlight.
Yeah.
And that was when me and that girl, like, the conversation turned sexual. And I was wearing shorts. And I was like, oh, fuck. I started getting a boner, you know? So, like, I started walking through Walmart, like, bent down like this, trying to hide it. I was like, why the fuck did I wear shorts in public? So, like I said earlier, guys, week 7 of the NFL season, we're not going to do predictions because Zach's not here. So it'd be useless for me to fucking write them down, you know, because we're not going to keep score. I will give like thoughts on if I think someone's going to win, you know, but we're more just going to talk about the games that are interesting. This one to me, very interesting. Drew, are you off on Friday?
Yeah, I'm always off Fridays now.
Casino on Thursday?
A different New Orleans? Honestly, probably.
It's going to be Sean Payton's first game against New Orleans since he left. It's his return.
Is Alvin Kamara going to be out that game? Because I know his hands bothering him.
I don't know, dude. I'm out the loop.
I think that's his primary running ham.
I said, like, yesterday I was at that wedding all day, so I'm kind of out the loop.
Yeah, you did a point. Yeah, I'm down for Thursday. I mean, yeah, I'm down for Thursday.
But this game, I mean, the Saints, if the Saints want to get back on track, they got to win this fucking game. If they lose, they might as well count this as the end of their season.
So here's the thing: Spencer Rattler actually played pretty good.
Yeah, he had those 2 turnovers, but you kind of expect that with a rookie, you know. But his receivers did not give him any fucking help, dude. Like, I think their leading receiver is like Kamara or their tight end or something. Like,
yeah,
I know
Olave Kamara.
Yeah, I know Olave got a concussion, but like the rest of them, like
Olave didn't really catch. He had a punt return.
Mm-hmm. Or Rashid.
Oh, no, that's
yeah. I know Raheed Shaheed had a punt return touchdown, and like I said, I know Olave got knocked out with a concussion, but. Yeah, they didn't really help Rattler all that much. I'm trying to find this fucking game.
I know there's one New Orleans receiver stepped out of his name. I guess his name is Mean. He had a pretty nice game.
So, Yeah, Means right here, number 16, 5 catches, 45 yards, 1 touchdown. He is a wide receiver. Buster Moreau led the team in yards. He had freaking 57 or 54 yards. 41 of them came on 1 catch, and then Jahan Johnson had 3 catches. So, like, the tight ends were the leading receivers, you know?
Yeah, the tight end stepped up.
Yeah, and then Kamara had 5 catches as well. But in the run game, Kamara fucking sucked. His longest run was 7 yards.
What I think was funny, I think when Rower was in, I think those Saints offense is kind of a little bit better.
I mean, it's better than, I guess, the last 3 weeks where they've lost. But, I mean, hell, like, the Saints offense don't look anything like how it looked the first 2 weeks against Carolina and Dallas.
Yeah, if the Saints want to win, they need to figure out what their O-line situation or receiving core.
Well, like, because they were leading at halftime as 27-24, and then Tampa just fucking dropped their nuts on them the rest of the game. And that's with Baker Mayfield, like, not having, like, the greatest game. Like, look at it right here, 325 yards, 4 touchdowns, great, 3 interceptions, But they also had almost 300 yards rushing. When's the last time Tampa ran for even 100 yards?
That's crazy. Buck Error 81. Some
Sean
kid named Tucker.
Yeah, there's your problem right there. They've been starting that fucking Rashawn White. I know his last name's White. I can't remember his first
They
name.
didn't play them all.
He's probably hurt, actually. But
They
yeah,
played better without him.
Yeah, that motherfucker don't need to see the field again if if this dude's gonna be leading the charge. Because he's like their 3rd string running back, I think.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just
sweet touches with Tucker and Irving from now on.
Yeah, but yeah, Tampa almost 300 yards rushing right there, like, and they dropped 51 points.
Just dropped his nuts on them.
And Tucker also had 3 catches for 56 yards, so
yeah, fucking insane game.
Yeah. And then Chris Godwin, 11 catches, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like, Tampa had a good ass game, other than the turnovers. I think Denver's gonna win. I think New Orleans is cooked. I think they had their Super Bowl against the Cowboys, and it's just downhill from there.
I feel like Kamara is going to get the green light to play. No, if it was me, I'll pick New Orleans because I feel like just had a lot more weapons than Denver.
Denver is favored by 2, which is kind of big since they're the road team.
Oh shit, yeah.
Next game that looks interesting to me, Houston and Green Bay. That's going to be a barn burner, I think. Green Bay looked like they're back to form. Like Jordan Love, he looked healthy against the Cardinals, and the Cardinals aren't a bad team, dude. Like, they had a great game. Like, that's like the potential of Green Bay right there.
Man, Jordan Love just like victimized the Cardinals.
Yeah, I won't pick a winner for this game because it's honestly a toss-up, but it's another game for Houston that's at fucking 12, and it's like, dude, why do they keep playing the great teams at fucking 12? Like, they played Buffalo a couple weeks ago, and that was a 12 o'clock game. Like, I don't know, that's just fucking
stupid. I don't understand that either.
Like, what's the primetime matchup? The Jets in fucking Pittsburgh? You're telling me that's more
game.
Back-to-back games of the fucking Jets being in primetime? Fuck that bullshit. Houston and Green Bay, which could be a potential fucking Super Bowl matchup, is on at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Meanwhile, old-ass Aaron Rodgers is probably going to be taking on old-ass Russell Wilson in primetime.
Is Russ playing?
I don't know. It'll probably be Justin Fields. He hasn't really done anything to lose the job,
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he dropped his nuts all over the fucking Raiders. But
yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Well, your guys' game is coming up, so get ready for it. And actually, I have another bone to pick with the schedule here in a second. Detroit and Minnesota. So whoever wins this, well, no, even if Minnesota loses, they would still probably have the lead in the division since they haven't lost.
I mean, true, but it pretty much makes a clear indicator who'll be the leader.
Yeah. I mean, that NFC North is interesting. Chicago's 4-2, Green Bay's 4-2.
Every team has a winning record.
Yeah. Detroit's only lost once, I think, and Minnesota hasn't lost. Yeah, Detroit's only lost once. So, yeah, this be a huge game. And with Minnesota's defense going against the Lions, who have had back-to-back perfect games on offense with the game against the Seahawks and the game against the Cowboys, it's going to be what breaks, that great offense or that great defense. And Sam Darnold's going to have to play a clean game, which he's coming off his worst game against the Jets, but I'm kind of hoping that was just like jitters facing his former team and it being in London,
Yeah.
If he plays a clean game, I like Minnesota's chances. Not giving a prediction. But Detroit just, I mean, it looks like they're clicking, which that's kind of the thing too. Like, do they want to click this early in the season? You kind of want to do that going into the playoffs.
Yeah, the thing with this game is like Sam Darnold's pretty much got to play perfect against this opportunistic defense of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing to Minnesota is Aiden Hutchinson was his unfortunate injury.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually help him out. Not only that, they have to stop Detroit's run game.
Yeah. And they need to get their running game. Their running game hasn't been bad or anything, but Aaron Jones is going to have to.
I'm pretty sure Aaron Jones is out this game.
Is he?
I believe so.
Questionable. He practiced on Monday.
He might have a chance.
Yeah. Them coming off their bye week probably helps. Hopefully they can get back TJ Hawkinson here soon. But yeah, this is going to be another great game that's on at fucking 12, which I am off on Sunday, which is nice. One of the rare times I am off on Sunday. And, of course, the Cowboys don't play this week.
To be honest, it might be a very low-scoring game.
Yeah, I can definitely see it being like 17-14.
Let's still be a good game to watch still.
Do you want to talk about the Raiders and Rams?
Oh, Rams going to fucking chill on the Raiders, because especially Cup's back.
Mm-hmm. Is Nakua going to be back too?
No, he should be back week 9.
He didn't participate in practice. His status has yet to be determined. Cooper Kupp.
Oh, great.
You guys might catch a break. If he doesn't play, do you think the Raiders win? Rams are favored by 5.5.
No, I think we still lose.
Okay. Any other thoughts about it?
The biggest thing is the Raiders need to really stop their running game if Kupp is gone.
Mm-hmm.
If they can do that, and yeah, they're going to have a big shot because they're pretty much going to let old man Stafford throw.
Yeah. And I feel like if Crosby can create pressure, they'll really fuck up Stafford. But I think the Rams win still.
Yeah.
And this is the other issue I have with the schedule. Kansas City taking on San Francisco. That's not in fucking prime time, but the fucking boring-ass Jets and the boring-ass Steelers are. This game, I'm glad this is like one of the few games that's on at 3:30. Like, if all these other great games are going to be on at 12, I'm glad this game's on at 3:30 because I'm super intrigued by this matchup. Well, we know Christian McCaffrey probably won't play at all this season, honestly. But the 49ers, they got Debo, Ayuk, Kittle. They're all healthy. They're coming off a week-and-a-half break since they played the Seattle on Thursday, and the Chiefs are coming off a bye week, right? Yeah, they didn't play this week. So both teams are going to be well-rested coming into this game. This game's going to be a slugfest, I think, and I am super fucking excited. I hope the Chiefs win, obviously. But with the way the Chiefs' offense has looked, the one thing they don't need is to go against the 49ers defense right now.
Yeah.
The 49ers will probably win because this ain't the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, true. You got a point. I mean, it's Nick Bosa versus a black quarterback.
He said that the last couple of weeks, but what has he done?
Yeah, true. He's washed.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about that. I saw a thing on TikTok the other day. It was the top 10 hottest NFL players according to Swifties. Now, this list could be complete bullshit. I could have got clickbaited, fake news, who knows. But number one on that list was Nick Bosa. Drew knows what I'm talking about.
That just confirms Swifties are racist.
Yeah, I think so too. These Swifties are fucking racist. But yeah, he was number one. Number two was Travis Kelce, which Travis Kelce's a man. But I'm surprised he wasn't one, according to Swifties.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey was number three, which Christian McCaffrey is a good-looking dude. He's kind of got that little boy look, clean-shaven and all that. So I could see why, and he's got like straight white teeth, so I can definitely see why women think he's handsome.
Yeah.
Number four is Joe Burrow. I don't get it with Joe Burrow, why women think he's hot.
It's the hair. Well, now it's not the hair anymore.
Yeah, I was like, well, now he looks like Cody Rhodes, so I wonder how these women think Cody Rhodes looks compared to Joe Burrow, I don't know, I've never, ever since he was in college.
It's probably the hair and the jawline he has.
I guess. I don't get it. I'm not saying I'm fucking pretty. I'm fucking ugly, but Joe Burrow, I've just never got it with him. Ever since he was in college, women have thirsted after him, and I was like, he looks like Macaulay Culkin, and Macaulay Culkin ain't good looking either.
Looks like that fucking kid of Home Alone.
That's Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, yep. You know what I'm talking about then.
Yes. All right, number five, Dak Prescott. Dak's a handsome man.
No.
What?
I don't see it.
You're blind then. Number six, Kirk Cousins, which that one was the biggest shock to me.
Man, it's kind of shocking.
Yeah, especially with him being so old,
we respect it at least.
Yeah. Number seven, Jamal Adams. Maybe I just think he's ugly because he's a fucking douchebag.
He's a fucking douchebag. I guess women just like douchebags and racists.
Yeah. Number eight, Patrick Mahomes. I doubt these women have ever heard Mahomes talk.
You like it rough? I bet I'll go come right in my pants.
Shit. What? Since you don't show your face anyway, one of these days he's got to pretend to be Patrick Mahomes and talk in that voice the whole time.
Hey, this is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I just come right in my pants.
I just came up with a great clickbait title now. Interviewing Patrick Mahomes live. Number 9, Braxton Berrios. He plays for the Dolphins. He's a receiver. He looks like a fucking douche.
That looks like a premarital enjoyer.
Yeah. And number 10, Saquon Barkley. You know what's really fucking shocking? No Jimmy Garoppolo.
No Jimmy G. Maybe Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, no Jalen Hurts. No Josh Allen.
I'm kind of shocked CJ Stroud wasn't there, not gonna lie.
CJ Stroud's not good looking.
Oh, yeah, I say that because all the fucking Twitch streams and all of that. They fucking put Travis Kelce in there. I'm surprised they put fucking CJ in there.
Travis Kelce's fucking hot. If I was a girl, I'd suck Travis Kelce's dick.
Before Taylor Swift, oh yeah, I would agree with you.
You're a fucking player hater.
I am a fucking Chiefs hater, and I will die as a Chiefs hater.
Lay on the ground, you've been robbed.
Let's talk about the Monday night games. I'm done talking about Travis Kelce and them bullshitters.
Both of these games kind of look like shit. Like, I think Baltimore will kick the shit out of Tampa, and the Chargers and Arizona, it might be decent.
I don't know. Like, Baltimore's pass defense didn't look that good.
I don't care. I still think their offense.
That might be a slugfest.
I mean, no, this offense that just gave up 500 yards to Kirk Cousins a couple weeks ago. I think Lamar Jackson fucking sucks, but I think he'll have a great game. And if they can get that pass game going along with Derrick Henry, I don't see how they don't beat the shit out of Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, the Buccaneers' pass defense fucking
sucks. I'm pretty sure Baltimore's going to win, but it might be an exciting game.
I don't think so. Now, this Chargers-Arizona game, I think it'll be pretty good. It's another one I could see being low scoring, though, just with how boring the Chargers offense is. And James Conner and Marvin Harrison Jr., I know both got hurt, so we'll see if they play this week. How
boring Chargers offense is and how good a Chargers defense is.
Yeah. Let's look at the injury report. Marvin Harrison Jr. suffered a concussion, so he'll probably play on Monday. Zay Jones,
he kind of suffered. It's kind of scary concussion.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, he got hit. He stepped back up. He walked and just collapsed.
Like DeMar Hamlin?
Not that serious. He just kind of collapsed and
looked like that. Oops, shit.
So basically, kind of like Tua. When he stepped and kind of like that.
Yeah, like I said, I was out the loop yesterday with being at that wedding and it being in the middle of nowhere, so. But guys, we'll be back to predictions next week. Zach will hopefully be on the show. He had car troubles today, so that's why he couldn't make it. But it's fine because I also didn't want to do a long-ass show tonight, and with 3 people, it kind of makes the show longer. Even though I did think about texting Christian to see if he wanted to come on, just because we haven't had him on in a while. But it's also like, does Christian want to come on here and talk about football? And then I thought about asking Tay, but he's a Buffalo Bills fan, so I knew he was going to be watching the games.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to bug him. So I was like,
These days we get Trevor on here.
Dude, it sucks that we record on Mondays and he fucking works on Mondays.
Is he off Tuesdays?
No. He's off Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Damn.
But maybe we can have him on. It would be perfect, actually. Because I want to do, basically what we did with the draft this year, but with more people.
Yeah.
Have 2 Raiders fans, Cowboys fans, Vikings fan. Maybe we could get Tay in here. He's a Bills fan. God, that would have been amazing to have him in here when they traded with Kansas City and Kansas City drafted Xavier Worthy. That would have been amazing to have a Buffalo fan in here.
Yeah, Buffalo could really use Worthy right now.
Yeah, they could. Especially the last couple of weeks with Shakir being out. They definitely could have used him. And if they didn't have Worthy, Kansas City, they would definitely have a loss by now.
Oh, yeah. Or 2. Or 3.
Not that many, but they would definitely have at least one because he's definitely won them some games. He won them that game against Baltimore week 1, and then he had that touchdown against the Chargers a couple weeks ago. So if they didn't have him, they'd probably have 2 losses.
Yeah.
They'd be 4-2, 3-2, something like that. All right, guys. That's the episode. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I said I wanted to get 10 likes on last episode. We got 11, so thank you guys very much. Next week is the big one, episode 69, and we will decide, or we will find out, actually. We'll find out who the winner is in me and Drew's fantasy matchup. And the loser has to say 5 nice things about the people they hate the most. I'll either have to say 5 nice things about Aaron Rodgers. And Drew, you will have to say 5 nice things about
Patrick Mahomes.
I thought it was about the Chiefs, but it might have been Mahomes. Oh, yeah, it was Mahomes.
It was Mahomes.
Yeah. That's the episode I'll show up drunk for if I lose. Dude, like, yeah, I got a bottle of whiskey over there, but I didn't have anything to mix with it. And I don't think I could drink whiskey straight and then do a podcast right after.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like what we were talking about last week when people are like, oh, you fucking fat, like you won't drink fucking whiskey straight. You know, it's like, no, I like my shit to taste good. So yeah, you mix it with Dr. Pepper or Coke.
Fucking bad. I want to enjoy my drink.
Dude, like if you give people shit about how they drink their alcohol, you're a fucking bitch. Because I'd rather drink something that tastes good and probably get just as drunk as you and enjoy my drink compared to you having to go, you know, like you drink whiskey straight and your fucking chest is on fire, you know? Like the only thing I really ever drink straight is tequila or Di Serrano. I'll drink that straight.
The only whiskey, like almost hardcore whiskey I could drink straight is Crown.
Yeah, I mean, Crown is pretty fucking good.
That's because there's a lot of fucking flavor to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to have like a diluter. I am probably about to go to QT and grab some Coke though, because a Jack and Coke does sound delicious, and I don't have to be at work till 3 p.m. tomorrow. So, which also means hopefully this podcast will be out tomorrow instead of Wednesday, because I think last week I was out. I think I was off Monday, had to work Tuesday, and then off Wednesday. So hopefully this podcast will be out sometime on Tuesday. That way I can listen to it at work and have something to listen to. But all right, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. And we'll find out who's the depressed one between me and Drew. Let's try to hit 10 likes again, by the way, if you made it this far. See you next week.